I think I'm pretty laid back. I don't ask for too much. I'm caring. I wouldn't say I'm too high maintenance. I was living on the East Coast and I just knew that I didn't want to settle down too far away from home. So I was actually planning on moving to Chicago, but I found a job here and it actually turned out to be perfect. If my house is burning down, I'd probably grab pictures of my family. Otherwise, everything else can be replaced. When I was in college, I went to China. I've been to Africa, where my father's from, Tanzania, and then Pakistan, where my mom is from. I've also, I like to travel in America a lot too. I like going to New York City, Portland, Arizona, California. Just anywhere new is fun.
I work at Pitney Bowes in Waverly, Iowa. I go to school at UNI full-time, also in a local metal band called From Citizen to Soldier. I went to a concert like when I was 16, 17 and wanted to play guitar after that. That would be like your low growl, and another version would be honestly, I just finally got fed up with being the fat, shy kid, more or less, because that's all I did through high school is nothing. So now I'm just the shy guy, I guess. I ride on the bike trails when it's nice out, like to Hudson and back. It's like a 20-mile trip. I'm way sarcastic dry, and I'll throw witty in there too, just to be pompous. But well, I consider myself a pretty honest person. I pretty much listen to everything. I have like singing birds on there. I'll mention that first because it's like the weirdest. Beethoven, Nelly Furtado, Matchbox 20 is like one of my favorite bands of all time. Ben Harper, Jack Johnson, and a slew of metal bands that I'm not even going to get into.
Everybody says crazy. They say Emily is crazy, which I don't know why it would be crazy, because I'd say spunky. Yeah. Oh, I like mayonnaise a lot. So I eat it on everything. We have these croissants at work and I eat like tons. I eat like 8 packets with it. I'm gonna have a heart attack by the time I'm 30. And then like I eat them with my hash browns. I mean, it just makes it good. I need to stop. And then plus also salt on top of it. I want to do traveling. That's my major thing, is I want to do traveling in my respiratory degree. And just kind of figure out where I want to live through there. Find new places, new people to meet. I do have a tendency to rock out to Cher every once in a while. I like sports. I like volleyball, softball. I like to do a lot of like water things, like tube, or like go boating, skiing, things like that.
I'm an electronics systems engineer. Basically, we play with tractors. Food in the South sticks to your ribs. It's the good stuff. It takes a special type to be an engineer. We'll just say attention to detail. Anything to deal with computers I like. I told Angie that if she could say I was multilingual because I knew C, C++, Perl, HTML, Java. I like the CSIs, 2.5 Men, get a little comedy in there. I like Chuck. A friend of mine said he knows why I like it, because the computer geek got the girl in that whole premise. I guess would have to be my dad. I feel they've instilled very good values in me. I'm very habitual. I like a routine and a schedule. It works for me. My ideal job. I don't know, it's pretty fun just going and playing on tractors.
My parents are huge animal lovers. Had my dad had a little bit better grades in high school, I'm sure he probably would have been an aspiring veterinarian as well. That is probably one of the first questions that I have to know that has to be answered is, if you're not an animal lover, sorry, game over. If you were to met me 5, 6 years ago, I was kind of a turtle in my shell. I didn't branch out a whole lot. I was pretty shy. I love to fish, I love to go play tennis, I love swimming, rollerblading, bike riding, you name it, outside, sunbathing, everything, all the like, just anything outside, so that's why the winter season's kind of a little hard on me. And I'm really like not afraid to tackle anything, whatever it is. I'm a huge go-getter and I'm not afraid to go after what it is that I want. And with that mentality, I usually do get what I want. Oh, by far Dallas Cowboys, huge Cowboys fan. I'm just to the core, always have been, always will. Knew nothing of ballroom dancing, but it actually turned out to be the best class I've ever taken in my entire life. Absolutely love cha-cha, and I have a mean cha-cha. I can find fun in all situations. It's just all kind of the name of the game to have a good time.
I love people to be completely honest. I hate drama. My life, if it were a movie, would be probably like, what I would want it to be like is Garden State. It's humor, it's drama, it's just about growing up, finding out what's true to you. I would probably model it off of that and then maybe, you know, throw a hint of Superbad in there. I was a psych major at UNI for a while, but I mean, you know, that's talking to people, and I love talking. Obviously, you guys know this because I'm rambling on and on all the time. But I mean, there's just really nothing better than actually being able to say, hey, I physically helped this person, you know, to stay alive. My mom is basically my best friend, and I don't, you know, I mean, I have a lot of friends, but honestly, if there is one person I can say I'm just completely proud of in my life, she's amazing. I mean, if I could be half of the person that she is when I'm, you know, older and I have a family, I think I'll be in good shape.
I go pretty much everywhere with Cubby, and so he's definitely rubbed off on me where even though I'm having a bad day, things are never as bad as I might think they are. One of the great things about my job is I have a little bit more of an opportunity to get messages out there. Makes you feel like you're making a difference, which I think is what it's all about anyway. Might sound kind of cliche, but that's really what I want to do. I love sweets. Half the time, the only thing I eat for lunch is a dozen cookies or cheesecake or pie, whatever it is. I like sweets. I think I'm a very forgiving person. I'm very trustworthy, and I like to have fun. I like to laugh. You know, I don't take things too seriously. I'm really a homebody. I prefer to be in sweats and a t-shirt. I love football, and I can never get enough of football, and just sports in general too.
This is my 7th year with the Blackhawks. Party town, are you ready? I think I just about passed out. Do I practice my radio voice? No. I've had people say, that's not how you really talk. This is how I really talk. Thank you. Is it hot here? Because I'm really starting to sweat. Yeah, when I was 13, kind of dropped a couple octaves. So it just all of a sudden was there. And would call in myself sick to school pretending I was my dad. Very laid back. I've been told if I was any more laid back, I'd be dead. Movies, I like the classics. I like The Hustler. Any Paul Newman movie is good for me. I like comedies, Caddyshack, Slapshot. Those are all fantastic. I don't know what people think about me. Goofball. Yeah, I'm pretty goofy sometimes. Pale, I am that. I think you have to go through life laughing. You have to be able to laugh, even if you're having a bad day.
In my free time, I love to play tennis. I play volleyball. Most recently, this past year, I became certified to be a rock climber. My apartment in Pella had a limestone front wall, and I just thought it would be fun to climb it. So I grabbed a few friends, and one evening, we decided to climb this wall. Later found out that it was only limestone front and probably was not a safe idea. That's what sparked the interest. I've really become active in the community with the JCs in Cedar Falls. I'll go up and talk to anybody. Like if we're out and about, I'll just randomly go meet people. I love to dance. I love to go out and have fun. I love to be social. I love a guy who can dance and who can two-step. I can't really lead, but I can follow. You know, when it comes to pop culture, music, and movies, I'm not the most well-versed. I honestly don't make a lot of time to watch TV. I would say that's my worst habit. You just catch me twirling. Something I've done since I was a tot, and I don't know how to stop.
It's me. That's me. I haven't found the right one. I'm not going to get married and then get a divorce because find out later that it didn't work out. I would say my best gift that I ever got, well, I can't say that. I got a watch from a girlfriend once that was very, very nice. I got a garage door opener for a girl. She had a very nice car, and she had a garage, and she always had to go out and open the garage door. Ideal woman, probably outgoing like I am. Likes to get involved in the community and volunteer. To get to know people. not afraid to talk to people. Basic training was pretty tough for me. Not that it was difficult physically, but just the kind of attitude I am in and whatnot, I kind of got myself into trouble a couple times. Hobbies, love water sports. I do love to golf. I've been known to hit a good drive, but beware, I don't know where it's going.